You're listening to the Two Jakes Talk Real Estate Podcast, bringing you a no fluff, no BS look into the world of real estate. Everything you need to know and all the things you don't. Now please welcome your hosts, the Two Jakes, entrepreneurs, authors, marketing consultants, and real estate experts.
Yeah,
good one.
I need to turn your microphone down over there. You're beating it with your your pin. I was like, "What is that?"
I forgot we were already rolling.
That's okay. All right, hello and welcome to another edition, episode 39, actually, believe it or not, Jake, of the Two Jakes Talk Real Estate Podcast. I'm Jake Guerin with my host, Jake WRE.
How you doing, everybody?
Doing good, man. We actually have a special guest in here today. Should we introduce him now or later? He's nervous. Michael Peralta. He's one of our new agents here.
Hello.
How you doing, Mike? What's going on, buddy?
Doing good. Thank you for having me today.
Good, man. Thanks for joining us, bud. We're just doing a real quick market update and wanted to get you on here real quick and give your story.
Okay.
What you're all about. Let's do that first, and then we'll get in the market update. So who is Michael Peralta? And how did you become a real estate agent, and why?
Hey, I've always loved real estate, to tell you the truth. I grew up in a family that had a lot of investment properties over the years, and as a kid I'd go down with my dad and work on them, and so I had real estate in my blood from the get-go. But I just got licensed in February of last year, went full-time in June of last year, so I'm coming up on 1 year as a full-time real estate agent.
Wow, has it been that long? It just seems like yesterday.
Time flies.
And these kids grow up quick, right?
Hey, let me ask you, Mike.
Yeah.
Did you have any experience with real estate before? Did you ever have a realtor, like recently?
I did, Jake.
Oh yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, he was real good. You know, I only thought about firing Jake Worley one time. Just joking. No, yeah, the home that I currently live in. Yep, you, Jake Worley, were the real estate agent.
What are the odds of that? What a coincidence!
That seemed like a loaded question, but I'll let you roll with it, man.
It was a good experience.
Good, I'm glad to hear it.
Nothing but nice things. Did he leave a nice little review? I don't think he did.
No,
I did not.
Must have been that good of experience. He didn't want to leave us a review.
I got to follow up.
Guys don't leave reviews.
It's never too late.
It's always the
But his
wives.
wife could have.
Yeah. So overall, how are you liking it so far? Not the house, but real estate as a career.
Yeah, no, it was a great decision for me. It continues to pay off. The big thing for me is I was a FedEx driver full time for years, and I decided that I need to do something else. And Jake Worley approached me about potentially becoming a real estate agent here at his brokerage, and it took me a couple years to actually get licensed. I thought it was a great idea, but when I finally got around to it, I went for it 100%, and it's been a great decision.
What do you like most about it?
For me, the big thing is being my time, being in control of my time. But that's for me personally. Outside of that, I just love having the opportunity to be able to help people in this process. I think that I have something, to bring to the process. A small town, blue collar kind of approach to the, real estate transaction.
Yeah, I like that.
Hardworking. That's something I'm trying to put out there, and it's paid off. I mean, the clients that I've had up to this point, I think they've been very happy with me, and it's been rewarding. It's been really rewarding.
Yeah, it's cool. And just like your brother Vincent, who's another agent here, you guys are pretty methodical. You guys, you think things through pretty aggressively, probably more so than I. But you guys put a lot of thought to the transaction, put a lot of thought to your clients, which is pretty cool. And I see that come through.
Well, you seem to have taken to it real well over the course of the year. You've done quite a few transactions, and nobody has knocked on my door complaining. So I would say your customers are satisfied, and the path you chose, the investor, that's not always the easiest. They can be tough. There's not a lot of room for slack there. I noticed over my career that investors are pretty straightforward. This is what I want.
Yeah, it's
get it, or
numbers got to make
no
sense.
deal.
That's it. It's really easy.
Yeah, it's really paid off. I love working with my investor client. It's been a good time out there writing a lot of offers because like he likes to say, you gotta dance with you kiss a bunch of frogs before you find your prince, So, and we do it. I write cash offers, and at times I'll get zero response, from the seller, and then that one will come through. It'll just click, and it'll happen that fast, and then success.
Yeah, it's being tenacious is how that game works.
Yeah,
you gotta stay on top of it.
Absolutely.
It makes you good at writing offers. That's for sure.
Lots of practice.
So you're a new daddy too, right? So we were talking earlier before we jumped on the podcast about your boy.
I am.
How's he doing?
My son Benjamin, he's doing really well. He's growing up fast. He's going to be 3 this month on May 27th. So, part of what I was saying about being a real estate agent and having control of my schedule is really important with the my son at home and being able to spend that quality time with him. So, all the way around, I'm having a good year.
That's great, man. I'd love to hear it. And I know that those kids grow quick, man. I think you're telling me that you woke up today and it's almost like his shoe size doubled, huh?
That's what happens. You see him every day. You look at him, and then one morning you wake up and you're like, did he just grow 3 inches overnight?
Right.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So it's been fun.
Yeah, wait till they grow up and then marry off in the family.
Yeah, that's always fun. My kids are always with me during my real estate career, and we talk about it now, and they joke about things that happened 10 years ago and different houses. Me and my oldest daughter, Alexa, we had to break into a house one time because we locked the key inside. And I remember thinking, after I'm done, I got in there and I thought, oh, man, what did I just teach her?
Yeah, what an example you just set for your daughter.
But it's good stuff overall.
Yeah, for those that don't know, that Mike Peralta, brother Vince Peralta, which is actually fiance to my daughter, Alicia Guerin. So we keep a tight family here.
Yeah.
We do. It's coming together.
It's not fully connected, which is good. We're not cousins or second cousins, third cousins.
Nope.
But
there's always that.
It's been
that
nice.
No blood.
Yeah.
So that's
I got to see these guys grow up too, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us. One of the things that we're trying to do right here is give a quick market update. This is just a touch base. It's May. We just came through kind of a crazy April. And Mike, you can add 2 cents in here as well. But here's the numbers and stats for Sacramento as a whole. We're looking at right now days on market. These are homes. This is the average days on market. Right now it's 22 days. That's actually down. I think it was like 32 on our last market updates, which is means homes are moving pretty quick. The median home sold price right now is holding tight at $326,000 for the median home sold price, and that's up from $309 from last month, actually from last year, I should say. So months of inventory, 1.1 months of inventory. That's actually up 10% from last month. And then in Sacramento, looks like we have 1,700 homes for sale. 1,827 homes are pending right now. And then in the last month, 1,612 homes have been sold.
Wow.
So the market's pretty hot. I mean, things are not staying. They're moving quick. We talked about it before in last updates. If you're a buyer, it's tough. You're working hard to try to stay on top of the market. There's a little frustration going on. You have to be tenacious, like you're saying. Get out there, look at homes, write some offers.
What are you seeing, Mike? Representing an investor, what are you seeing with your offers? Let's say out of 10, how many are working out?
1.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I have a strong buyer, so I think that's part of it. Very aggressive buyer in that respect. But yeah, right now I see it out there. It's very competitive. You got to be patient as a buyer, and just be committed to the process. Trust your agent.
That's key. If you can't trust your agent, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I run into a lot of people who they're not real happy with their agent. They don't know them. They don't just found them here and there. And I think you got to have an intimate. Well, I'll back up. Not intimate, but close relationship with your agent. You got to be able to trust each other, and
right.
Things move so fast. You just got to trust what they're telling you.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's unfortunate, but this is a business where, the cream of crop doesn't always float. There's people out there that just don't do the job full time. They really don't have their clients, interest in hand. So I would like to think that we continue to try to push that envelope a little bit and provide pretty good customer service. I mean, our clients seem to be pretty happy. So that's the only thing that matters to me. I really don't care what the other agents are doing. It's just unfortunate when they're on the other side of the transaction and you're dealing with them.
And we ran into a few in the last month that have been doozies for sure.
Yeah, well, as busy it is right now, I mean, it's funny. It's like anybody can sell when in a market like this. And unfortunately, when you get part-time agents and people who really aren't ingrained or in love with the process, they're just doing this to make the money, it really shows, and you're dealing with them on the other end of the phone. Other than the transaction, you can really pick them out of the crowd. It's unfortunate, but it kind of gets back to your point. You just got to be diligent on who you choose to represent you, because it's a tight relationship. I tell my clients all the time, we're on the same train together. If you and I are feeling the same emotions, and if we're not, then something's wrong.
One thing I look for is, in any business relationship is the other person making you a priority. And I think you can get that picture pretty clear pretty quick. Are they returning your phone calls? Are they returning your emails? You can tell they're out there looking into things for you. For me, I think it's pretty simple to figure out I'm being made a priority here. Yeah. And that's what I always go for. I try to make anybody I come into contact with regarding real estate, I try to make them a priority, the person that's in front of me at that time. So,
well, and that's authentic, and that comes through on a lot of people, and they see that. And it's funny, I've actually talked to folks who have agents that are like, he just doesn't seem like they're, returning my calls, and I just don't feel like they're putting my interest in hand, but I feel like I'm loyal to them for some reason. And it always baffles me. Like you're spending a lot of money, and if you're not the priority, then you got to reassess that relationship, because it's you don't want to go diving into something and someone doesn't have your back. That's not good. It's not good. Jake,
when you read the offers, Mike, for your investor, what's the response back? Are you getting multiple counter offer, or are they just picking one? What are struggles are you seeing?
It's changed over the last year. I found at the beginning, I'm pretty aggressive when it comes to following up with the offer that I write. I get with that seller's agent, try to get a response for them, something to give back to my buyer. I have found that recently, I feel like those investment type properties are just getting a ton of offers. Yeah. It's almost like the listing agent knows to shut their phone off when they put that house on the market. At first, I was like a little bit dumbfounded, like what's going on. But after talking to you guys about it, I see that it's just emblematic of what's going on right now. So but what I see is that right now, you got to have a really strong offer on these investment properties to even get noticed. And hey, it's just the way it is right now. Things will change, but that's what's going on there.
Are you getting a highest and best request, or what I'm getting at is, are the buyers getting another shot, or is it their first offer is the best, or it should be the best, and the seller makes a decision, or is there another chance?
Yeah, my advice would be to put your best foot forward. Don't think you're going to get another chance ever. I think that some of the work that I do opens up the possibility for a second chance, because I'll make that contact. I'll let them know how serious we are about this transaction, but my advice is to write your best offer the first time.
Yeah, it used to be maybe earlier last year, you write your offer and everybody knows there's going to be a request for highest and best. So buyers would say, well, let's just put this out there, see what they say. But what I'm finding is that they don't get a second shot. You just get an email that says, we've accepted an offer, thanks a lot. If something goes wrong, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
And then you go back to your buyer and they say, well, I didn't know. How did I know?
Yeah.
So
you nailed it on the head. I mean, the last couple of offers I've written, I was expecting a counter offer and they didn't come. They literally just glanced over it. So, and it was one of those things. It was like the kind of gray area. Like you hesitate to come in as over the top strong because you really don't want to offer a lot more than what you should. But unfortunately, if you really like the home, you got to go for it. You really do. You're not guaranteed that second opportunity of a counter. It's just not happening right now.
Yeah, I always when I submit an offer, I just don't care. I'll call a million times until they hate me. It's business.
Yeah,
It's
but
the way it
that's how you get stuff done, though.
I call and I say, if ours isn't the best, just let me know. If something comes in that's better than ours, let me know. You don't have to tell me numbers. Just tell me.
Yeah.
I'll give my buyer another call. See if they'll change their mind. Sometimes they say, we will not go. This is it. We're not going any higher.
Right.
But given one more shot, they would change their offer. So I always ask, keep me in the loop before a decision is made. Just let me know. And it sometimes works out. Sometimes
that's good advice.
They don't. But, you know, a lot of people are shy to call and they don't want to bother the other agent. That doesn't matter to me. I'll call a million times, text. Because in result, if I get the deal,
right,
great. If not, they're not going to talk to you anyway. So what's the big deal?
No, that's a good point. So, Jake,
Oh, that's good. Dance time.
All right. You want to give us a quick update on Greenhaven? We specifically target Greenhaven because it's kind of our backyard. Just went through Sacramento. What do you got for Greenhaven?
Well, Greenhaven is so strong right now. Unbelievable market upswing. Everything is selling right away, unless it's grossly overpriced, and you can tell they've been on the market over 50 days. It's really too high. Anyhow, right now, active on the market as of 15 minutes ago, 32 actives, 47 pending. So,
wow.
1.5 times the actives are pending. And in the last month, 35 have sold. So that's a very active area.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of, we're seeing it everywhere. I think every area is kind of like that. The numbers are a little bit bigger than Elk Grove, which isn't too far from the Greenhaven pocket area. But it's pretty similar as far as what's active, what's been sold, what's pending right now. So needless to say, we're still in a seller's market. Julie.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, cool, guys. I just wanted to jump on here. Did you guys have anything else you want to add in?
Nope.
You're good. Mike, thanks for joining us, man. It's good to kind of get a little background, kind of understand why you and where you came from.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time, man, for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I didn't know I was going to be doing this today.
Yeah.
And I just kind of, first time in the podcast room, first time on.
Well, you're pretty good at it, man. We should have you back for sure.
Next week or what?
Sure, man. Come down anytime. We'll just call you on the phone.
Yeah.
But I think you heard Jake wrong. He was just kidding. You didn't have to take your pants off.
Yeah, you should see this guy, man. He's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Good thing there's no camera today.
Well, I think it's one of the rules, I think, from the last podcast or a couple podcasts back where we like to sit in here with our pants off just to kind of liven things up a little
cooler.
bit. It's cooler like that. So I'm glad you took our advice. Hey, were you looking forward to our ball game tonight?
No.
So this is
good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is the first team we played.
I'm ready to be done.
Spanked us like 30-0.
Yeah, and the win, I'm not real happy about the win. Luckily, it's all weather turf field. We don't have sand in our face. But I'll be happy at
just in general
7:00 when it's over.
These freaking allergies are killing me, man. I've got this like Barry White frog thing going on.
Sounds
I can't seem
good.
to shake it. Yeah, I guess so, man. But the allergies they're nuts. I think I'm not alone. I think a lot of people are feeling that right now.
Yeah, it's going around.
All right, if you need to reach out to us, you can contact us at teamwre@WRE.com. Mike, you want to throw your information out there? Someone wants to get a hold of you? How do they get a hold of you?
1-800.
Michael
Sexy.
Peralta. Google it. I'm there.
Yeah, boy. That's pretty ballsy. I'm going to do that.
Good.
Don't want to pull up anything from the past. So that might be bad.
Have
you checked that? Have you Googled
I've checked
yourself?
it. Yeah, I checked
you're
it.
good?
Yeah. I wouldn't just throw that out there without checking it. Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for the real truths in real estate. Visit us at twojakesrealestate.com for more information. We're out.
Seriously, dude, put your pants on, man.
Pants this Wednesday.
Okay.